Alrighty, good afternoon and welcome everyone to the ESL One 2015 Winter Oceanic Group Stages. It's our second day of play today. I'm GoGo Gadget, joined as always by Dr. Steve over there. Steve, mate, looking good. We're back from PAX and it's time to jump back into the action here for a match between, well, it's a semi-new team, SYF Gaming. They've been picked up.
Yes, that's good. It's good to see that the old boys under a different banner have now been picked up by SYF Gaming. It's a good acquisition for SYF and great news for that team because they are favourites. They're front runners coming into this competition, and to have the support of SYF coming into this, it means that if they are able to take out the competition, they'll be able to travel comfortably over to the winter finals in Germany in December this year.
That's the one. That is the ticket, of course. For those that don't know, SYF, it used to be picked up by XL5, and of course, XL5, they were the team that went over last season to the last season's finals over there in Cologne as well. So, I mean, they're looking pretty good this season as well, Steve. But I think it is kind of shaping up a little bit to be maybe one of our most competitive seasons yet. And as we jump into some more of the group matches today, I'm hoping that we get a couple of close ones as well to keep up that trend, I think. But right now it looks like
for sure
the teams are just loading in. So let's go ahead and jump in so we can just have a look as the teams kind of get warmed up here on the map. And do we have the map vetoes in place, Steve?
I think we're working on those ones at the moment. We've got one veto coming out from each team so far. So we see EH, the first veto pick, excluding Paracel Storm. And then we've had a follow-up from SYF, removing Heinen from the list. So those are the two that have been excluded thus far.
Okay, Paracel and Hainan, so that's pretty interesting. And actually, that's one thing as well. Of course, recently we've had the since the last day of group play, we've had the new Battlefield patch, the new Community Operations patch, which has seen a new map added into Battlefield. And I've had a bit of a crack at it myself. And I tell you what, it's pretty fun, and it'd be interesting to see whether it does end up making it into the competitive lineup before the end of the season.
Yeah, as I would love to see some new maps in here because the ones that we do have are getting a little bit stale at times. A new map would really spice things up, but needs to be tested first. We can't just chuck some maps in there that remain untested. Actually, we need to also check that to see that if it's got a squad obliteration mode, because if that hasn't been built into the map,
I think
no
it
go.
does actually, yeah, I think so. So, you know, anyone in chat there that wants to see the new map added in, just give Pio a bit of a poke. You can see Pio's joining us today. We've got Milosh in here, lots of other familiar faces in the Twitch chat. So shout out to those guys. And
are there any other standouts from the patch that you saw that you think might change up regular operations? Is there any stability fixes or gun buffs, nerfs that may affect these guys tonight?
Well, yeah, I tell you what, I read the patch notes, and for anyone that did see the patch notes, it was like an entire book of patch notes. It was like, something like 20 pages, a 20-page PDF or something. So, a huge amount of changes, and lots of changes to the kind of more vehicular weapons. So the changes which might be affecting what we see in competitive 5v5 squad obliteration, some of the changes to the launches. So what they've done is, for quite a lot of the launches, is they've normalized their rockets kind of flight velocity. So previously it used to start off kind of slow and then accelerate to a very fast speed, and now most of the rockets, what they actually do is they just start out as soon as you fire them, they just have a constant velocity, so they're a lot more predictable and yeah, a little bit more like that. So that's what we're probably going to be seeing. In terms of gun balance changes, I don't think there was a great amount of noticeable gun changes in the patch at all. But yeah, just off the top of my head, of course, lots of changes to vehicles, all of that sort of thing as well. and
Yep.
Existence in the chat there saying, "Where's my shout out, Go Go?" I was almost going to give you a shout out, Existence, but there you go. So
Actually, we better give him a shout out because we're loaning their server tonight because our server wanted to be a little bit difficult. So
shout out to I3D.
big thanks to big shout out to I3D, but no, a shout out to Existence, PM Kevin Rudd, and the rest of the boys over in the various Sov teams for loaning one of their servers so we can get things underway tonight. Double check and see how those map picks are going. We've got all 5 from EH Event Horizon in the server at the moment. SYF have only got the 3 in so far, so hopefully they will join us, but I'll double check on those vetoes. So we've got the second round of vetoes coming in. Mortis Incarnati or Immortal from EH has vetoed out Zavod 311, and Cryptic from SYF Gaming has removed Golmud from the list. Unfortunately, we're looking forward to getting a bit of Golmud action in there, especially if we had some rocket changes, but looks like that won't be coming to us tonight. Our first pick coming in from EH is Dawnbreaker.
Dawnbreaker, okay, so we're going to be on Dawny up first, and that's a bit of a bold pick from Event Horizon, I reckon, Steve. We've seen some.
I think it's all or nothing on Dawn, isn't it? It can be a very unforgiving map. Lots of open spaces. Those bomb sites are hard to attack and even harder to defend. So we'll wait and see what happens with that, because it may play. Maybe they've got some super strat coming out on Dawnbreaker. But although after their pick, they are saying, I think they're trying to get SYF to hurry up and pick, because Mortis is predicting that this isn't going to go to a third.
Oh, there you
go. I
hope
he's wrong.
I hope he's wrong as well.
I hope he's wrong.
But yeah, I think you're right. I mean, Dawnbreaker is a first map. We've seen, Dawnbreaker, it can be one of those maps where it literally ends in, within the first minute and a half, or within the first minute even, as soon as you get spawn camped in, as I think that side on the left of the map, that could be super, super rough. But, I mean, on the other side, again, if Event Horizon can really pull it out and just manage to pull out a win on Dawnbreaker there, then, that could send SYF on tilt, maybe. Who knows? So
who knows? Stranger things have happened. But Event have been, they've been surprising coming into this competition. It looks like they appear to have a lot more experience coming into this. So they've had a bit more time together as a squad, and it looks like they've put a bit more practice in. So this time round, they are better positioned. I'm not going to say they're at the level of SYF, but look, they're better positioned to give them a good fight. But Dawny's going to be a difficult one.
Yeah, Dawny. I mean, I think maybe they've got some strat. Maybe they're going to be busting out the snipers or the DMRs or something, Steve, and just surprising SYF so that they have no idea what to do. Who knows? I can see them. They've got a couple of snipers out here, and some pretty good names actually. These players, they do like changing their names a little bit, and we've got straight M98 baller over there for which I think that might be Mortis Incarnati, or I'm not.
It actually probably is. So Mortis likes to change up his name and make life difficult for us. But that appears to be the only new name in their list, because I've seen Disarmed, I've seen Dice King, I've seen Astus, and I've seen Scrivy in there before. So M98 or straight M98 Waller is the new addition there.
Oh, there you go. He's got the M98. Oh, actually, that's actually quite clever, because he's got the M98, the M98B, with a straight pole bolt, and, well, the B at the end of it, that's the baller. So,
actually, you criticised him last match that he was using the M98. You said that maybe his aim wasn't spot on to be carrying that rifle. You're giving him a bit of stick, so maybe he's come in, and he's committed the last week and a half to M98 skills.
Maybe while we were having a good time at PAX, Mortis over there was just practicing up with that M98. Who knows, Steve? But Yeah, that's of course where we've been the last weekend over at PAX Australia. Got to play a bit of
Yeah,
Star
so it
Wars
was.
Battlefront over there, which is looking pretty good still. So
That's right. Shout out to Jigsy if he's tuned in. Jigsy, the EA Australia rep. We had a bit of a chat to him at the counter there, and he said that people were really enjoying their time on the Battlefront. That was on PS4s there, wasn't it?
yeah, yep. So that was looking very good actually, and they had the giant, actually quite a few little Star Wars props as well, but the giant screen just playing the Battlefront videos over there. So it's a very cool setup actually, very cool. Um, but yes,
Any other standouts for you at PAX overall? Was there anything that sort of stuck out to you as being things to watch out for?
oh well, I reckon there was quite a few good ones. I tell you what, the Fallout booth though, that was a bit of the opposite. That was a bit of a disappointment.
Oh, I heard that was a little bit possibly a troll to
It was a
people
bit of
that
a
were lining
troll.
up an hour or two to jump into that Fallout vault that they had there.
Yeah, no, exactly. They just thought it'd be a good idea to put a big Fallout vault in there and not actually. Well, all they did was play some videos that everyone had already seen. So people spent
Yeah,
an
that's
hour or
right.
two queuing up for that. That wasn't great. And Barry in the
No.
chat there saying, "Casters, just call him Mort." Well, you see, that's the thing. It's easier said than done, Barry, because I'm probably going to forget that he's actually Mort when I'm, calling out the shots. But we'll try. We'll try.
That's right. Things
Um,
go so fast, and you've just got to
exactly.
read what's on the screen, and then if they put some silly name out, we just have to call it.
We just have to call it like it is. Exactly. Well, like when the Power Rangers, who are doing battle later today in the second match for today, they have some pretty good names. So, alrighty.
Yeah, so looking forward to those ones.
Yeah, that should
We're
be
not
good.
going live just yet. We're still waiting for a few of the guys from SYF to join in. We're getting Shady and Zed getting himself sorted there. Apparently, Chus wasn't able to, or Funhouse wasn't able to connect, and Rabbit is on his way in as well. So hopefully they will get themselves sorted shortly.
Hopefully, yes. So there we go. We can see one more's just loaded in. So we just need one more over on the SYF side, and we should be ready to go. But in the meantime, we can actually take a bit of a fly through over here of Dawnbreaker for those that may not be too familiar with it. So we can start over here on the red Chinese side, and this is the dangerous. Yeah, the danger zone, the danger side, if you will, Steve, over here. To start off from, in my opinion, because it's so easy to get spawn camped in towards this red Chinese side. So coming out of here and following out, you can see the Chinese side do have this little kind of underground gas pipeline sort of service area where they can head out to, and they can get fairly close to the center of the map fairly safely through there. But of course, over on the blue US side here, they've got all of the kind of height advantages around the place. So they've essentially got the bridge. They can get there first. They've got this nice little ledge up here as well. So it'll be interesting. I think EH will definitely be wanting to. Well, I would want to start on the blue side if I was EH.
Yeah, and they may very well do. It depends on whether the countdown timer gets set off before everyone's in. But no, it looks like we're getting Rabbit loading himself in now, and I think they'll be going live on this one. So it looks like it'll be a start to SYF on the blue side, and unfortunately the guys from EH will be kicking off on the red side. So it may not be advantageous to them, and we'll see how they go.
Sounds good. Alrighty, so once all of those guys have fully loaded in, we'll be getting them spawned in and starting off our first match for the night. Of course, guys, this is a best-of-3 series, so whoever wins this one is still going to need to win the next map or the map after that to take out the series. And I think... what have we got as our second map? Did I write it down? I didn't even write it down.
No, you didn't. I didn't tell you, so that's why you don't know what it is.
There you go.
Is again with my secrets. Operation Lockers.
Operation
is
Lockers, okay.
our second map. So that means that we will be left with Siege of Shanghai, I believe, is our third map if we make it that far.
There we go. Okay, looking forward to seeing the locker actually. How SYF do on locker, but for now though, we're going to be loading in and getting into the first map of the day here in the second day of play of the ESL One Winter 2015 Oceanic Group Stage. I think I'm going to be rolling out with the newly sponsored SYF Gaming here on the blue US side, seeing what they're doing. And it's
I've been told it's SYF.
SYF.
You need to pronounce the letters.
Okay. Oh.
I did clarify that before going live air because I wasn't 100% sure.
Well, I can do SYF. Only a couple of extra syllables. Not a biggie. So SYF over here, you can see Shady. He's got his knife out, and he's going to be rolling out as well. And I see that everyone's looking pretty standard in terms of loadouts, apart from straight M98 baller. So,
what's he carrying, just for interest's sake?
Let's flick over to him. He's actually, well, surprise, surprise, got the M98B out. So there you go. But on the rollout there, we can see from the top-down view, SYF Gaming, they're going to be sending 3 members up the north there. They've got Shady NZ and Cryptic down the south. So it's a bit of an even split. Already we can hear some shots coming out, and Rabbit's actually getting some shots across with that burst fire M16. Gets the kill assist, and the first 3 kills go over to SYF Gaming. Rabbit picks up the bomb.
Oh, that was a brutal start there. It looks like Rabbit was getting away with it with that bomb, but he's just been taken down. So Krypton's moving himself into position to pick that one up. Shady and Cryptic were covering on that one, but Cryptic has just gone down at the hands of Astus in his ace 23. So good work there. Shady's backing himself around. He was getting himself over towards the west side of the map down towards that C point, but unfortunately he's actually no, he's doing all right to come back around now. A side has been planted in the interim there, Gadget.
Yeah, there we go. So Krypton did manage to get that bomb plant on towards the A side before he dropped it. Shady NZ here, he's finding himself in a firefight, takes down Disarmed, can't quite take down Astos, and Astos there is going to be able to get the revive happening. We can see an SYF member coming around the corner, getting his spawn on. That's going to be Krypton taking down Disarmed with the ace 23. And the bomb is still ticking, and it's looking like we are going to be getting EH coming onto the site. No, Dice King goes down, and it's looking like that one will be going up in smoke there, Steve. There we go. SYF Gaming getting the first detonation.
1 point on the board by Krypton with that plant at 1:47, so not wasting any time of our first half, which only goes for 15 minutes in total. So we see now the guys from EH have respawned in. They're getting themselves around the corner, so nice kill coming out from Scrivy and Astus, taking down Krypton and also Cryptic. We've got Scrivy rocking the AN94, which we haven't seen this season so far, so it's good to see that out again. Rabbit's got himself the Grozer, and Wigan with the ace 23, both getting a kill there. The bomb has spawned up, and Wigan has got that one in his hot little hands. It looks like he's running straight towards the B point now. We'll see what sort of defenses he's going to come up against, but I think Rabbit's done all of the cleanup work over on that B side, getting M98 Baller and Dice King both down with his Grozer.
Yeah, no, not looking good for those guys over on the Event Horizon side, but Scrivy, he's still on 100%, gets the reload happening in that AN94, and he's going to be pushing out soon. So in the meantime, oh no, look at that, Krypton taking him down from behind. He had no idea, and well, Krypton's going to be finding another one there in Disarmed. He goes down. We can see some more shots fired over near the B side. SYF wipe out Event Horizon. Not looking good, Steve.
No, and I think SYF moving to a spawn camp mode now. They've got the plant over on the B side. The mellow sirens are sounding, but it's going to be very difficult now for EH to break out from their base and get any traction over towards that site there. Rabbit getting a kill on Dice King there. Scrivy and M98 pushing very slowly. They managed to get Dice King back up. Here we go. Nice kill coming out from Scrivy with a grenade taking down Rabbit. Wigan double kill, ace 23 on M98 Baller and Dice King. Angry Sirens about to kick in on that B side though.
There we go. They are kicking in, and there is no one from EH to disarm that one. That's going to go up, and the round is complete. Krypton scoring the first bomb plant at 1 minute 47 seconds, and Wigan with that second one there. Very convincing win from SYF. In their first match as a newly sponsored team, and we can see on the scoreboard there, look at that, Wigan up the top, 7 for 1 over on the SYF side. Krypton 5 for 4, Cryptic 6 for 5, Shady NZ 5 for 2, and Rabbit there with 6 kills and 3 deaths down the bottom. What about over on the EH side, Steve? Not looking quite as pretty.
No, mate. The best of the rest was Astus. He got 3 kills, 3 deaths, and the rest of them was a little bit downhill from there. Scrivy with 3 kills, 4 deaths. M98 with 3 kills, 6 deaths, and then 1 kill apiece for Dice King and Disarmed. I'm not going to read their deaths out of respect for those players. But it looks like we're getting straight back into the second half. With this second half, it's going to be very difficult for the guys from EH to make an impact. The best that they can try and do is get a plant down or defend up for as long as possible. But I think they're only prolonging the inevitable, and that is the guys from SYF Gaming taking out this match, or this map to begin with. We'll wait and see what happens on lockers, but here we go, a minute on the countdown clock as we get ourselves ready for the second half.
Okay, it's time to take a look. I think this time I might actually be rolling out with the EH guys, the guys from Event Horizon, seeing what they do. And I think EH's only real chance here is just to go for a full-on, complete rush of that Chinese side. Just go straight for the bomb, straight in towards SYF side. Try and get a squad wipe, and then try and enact a bit of a camp, a bit of a base camp. So whether they'll be able to do that or not might be a little bit hard. And I can also see M98 Baller. Well, he's got the M98, so I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing it.
I would have liked to have seen him try maybe to be the M93 Law. But we'll see what he's able to do. He did use the rockets a little bit last time in their match-up against the guys from Evil Fun.
Yeah, no, that would be good to see him, whether he can bust those odds out. But we're going to be following him out and following the guys from Event Horizon out, as the new bomb has been located here on our second half of Dawnbreaker. SYF Gaming, they only need one more successful bomb plant to take out this first map. Straight M98 Baller here. He's going to be going up to the north, maybe getting a bit of a kind of lookout position from the top with that sniper rifle. In the meantime, the rest of EH are spread out. Let's see how well it works for them. Some shots fired already on towards Disarm. He gets taken down to 82, down to 0 HP by the Disarm man, I think. So Dice King though getting some more shots as well, Steve.
Yeah, a few kills coming out from SYF as begin with Shady NZ getting a double kill, taking down Scrivy and the Dice King. Ace 23 is Shady's weapon of choice. And here we go, SYF already pushing for that first bomb site. Shady clearing a path for Rabbit, carrying the bomb. Plant is starting at the moment. Shady is getting shots put on him, but he's managed to duck away behind cover, so we'll see how he goes there. Rabbit going head-to-head with Dice King, winning that battle. His AK 971 doing the business there, and we're seeing a few shots coming on now. Rabbit's just gone down. Lots of kills coming in around that site now. Scrivy taking down Shady. It was Krypton taking down Scrivy in response, but I think that we will see this A site get onto the Angry Sirens again very shortly, Gadget.
Yeah, it is looking like it will be, and with all of the EH guys still nowhere near the site after that wipe, it's not looking good for them. The Angry Sirens have started playing right now. EH, they're respawning again. They're running towards it. Not going to be fast enough. And it goes up. So SYF Gaming take out the first map here on Dawnbreaker. And, well, I'm not too sure whether Event Horizon even really had a particular strategy coming in towards this one, Steve. So they're going to be needing to, well, go back to the drawing board, I think, for map 2 here.
Yeah, we always said that Dawnbreaker was going to be a difficult one. I'm not sure why it wasn't vetoed out earlier, particularly against the likes of the guys from SYF. You do want to see some closer matches, and Dawnbreaker is not one of those that we've seen that tends to be a close match. It usually is a bit of a blowout to the team that is higher ranked or that is better seeded. So maybe they should have picked something like a Parasail, a Golmed, something where you can get a little bit of hiding going on there, a bit of camping around the site, so that you've got the potential to wipe people as they're coming onto bombs. Lockers, though, this might be more in favour of EH as this one starts to load up now.
There we go. So it's looking like we are loading it up, and yeah, I think it will be more in favour of EH, because I don't think Baller will be able to use the M98B here, or at least I hope he won't. So there we go.
No, I don't think he's helping anyone by rolling with that one. We'll see what he wants to do, though. It's probably not the strongest weapon in Operation Lockers.
No, that is for sure. So, going to be getting the guys respawning in, and SYF Gaming going to be on that blue US side to kick things off, and they're going to be rolling out from there, I think. And yeah, SYF. I mean, they don't. We've seen them before. I think they normally send 2 members up to this kind of outers area. They don't tend to really focus on outers much. Tend to really just kind of keep their focus all around the middle of the map here. So it's what I'm going to be expecting from SYF, but Event Horizon, not too sure. Who knows? Maybe they'll bust out a crazy strat, Steve.
They might do. What the lineups are we looking at the moment? What are the weapons that everyone's carrying? AKs, yeah. I've got an AN94 from Scrivy,
Nice,
so he's changing
nice.
up a little bit. Ace 23 from the likes of Disarms, but I think everyone else is pretty much singing the standard song of AKs and Ace 23s.
Yep, there we go. So no surprises there, and I think Scrivy here, it is good to see the AN94 coming out. I think it's still a very, very strong weapon. So we're going to be getting the spawns happening, and I'm actually going to be rolling out with Event Horizon and Scrivy as he jumps down there. The new bomb has been located. It's looking like Scrivy will be going outside, and actually, do we have... Oh, this is a bit interesting here, Steve. This isn't what you see every... Oh, no, but I thought they were all going to be going outside. 3 have just ducked in. So they just went in a little bit later than expected. So instead, EH going to be sending 2 members outside there. And like we suspected, SYF Gaming, they're not big fans of outers. Only sent 1 up there, but some kills already coming in.
Yeah, nice clean-up work on the inside there from Arctic, and Rabbit taking down M98. Scrivy. Dice King also going down at the hands of Krypton. Wigan picking up a kill on Astus with the Ace 23 as well. Wigan running with the bomb. Plant's going down on A already, mate. A minute into it, and we've got a plant down on the A side. That is mentally quick. Great work there from SYF, and let's see what the guys from EH can do in return. They picked an alternate strat. It looks like they've run all the way around the outside and trying to come in through the C door at the moment. Not working all that well as Rabbit comes around the side and takes out Dice King. Scrivy with that AN94 taking down Cryptic, although Wigan takes down the M98 man. Shady taking down Scrivy and Astus, and that's all she wrote. That's a squad wipe there, mate.
Yep, there we go. So that bomb will be going off. SYF Gaming off to a fantastic start here in this second map, and Event Horizon, as those angry sirens start playing, they have really got to be feeling the pressure right now, and they're getting the respawns happening. I think they just need to regroup, just kind of reset, try and, I don't know, just they need to put some more kills on the board. KD's last half, in the last map rather, really not too impressive. They just need to get those kills and kind of try and translate them into a bit more map control than they're currently getting.
Yeah, at the moment, looks like they're going to get camped straight back into their spawn, and we're just going to see one person fall back from SYF to pick up the bomb and plant it wherever their heart desires at the moment. I did also see Rabbit getting a mare's leg kill on Disarm before, just to rub a little bit of salt in the wounds there. M98, though, getting a double kill, taking down Rabbit with the AK and a G18 kill on Shady. So great work there from M98. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Good to see. Look, I think he earned that there, getting a double kill.
Definitely. No, I'll
AEK
give that.
and G18. That's not too bad.
He-
Although he's just gone down at the hands of Wigan. A little bit too cocky there.
Yeah, just a little bit there, and Rabbit's going to find himself a kill on towards Astos as the bomb is heading towards the B site in control of SYF Gaming. And just touching again on that Mayor's League, Steve, I forgot, but the Mayor's League, it did actually get a bit of a buff, so who knows, might be a legitimate sidearm here. In the meantime, though, Disarm going to be taking down Rabbit, who was not using the Mayor's League. And it's looking like now EH, they might have a chance to push in, but no, one's just gone down as they're pushing in from the seaside. Baller goes down as well. The G18 from Krypton finds him. And with those bomb sirens going up, only one member of EH alive. This is not looking good, Steve. We are going to be seeing a very, very quick first half.
Yeah, that's super special stuff from the guys from SYF, really cementing their first game under new management, showing that they do have the goods and are able to take the guys from SYF potentially to Germany if they carry on this way. There we go, wrapping it up. 1:37 for Wigan on the first plant, 3:33 for Krypton on the second plant. Scoreboard comes up. Shady leading the way for SYF with 10 kills, 3 deaths. Wigan again with 7 and 1. I think he had that on one of the halves on Dawnbreaker before. Krypton with 6 kills, 2 deaths. Cryptic with 7 kills and 3 deaths. And Rabbit all the way at the bottom with 4 and 3. Not good enough, Rabbit.
Not good enough, Rabbit. No, not at all. But over on the other side, well, Dice King and Astos, they didn't get a kill, Steve. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. And M98 Baller, at least, you know, Baller got 3 for 5. Scrivy 1 for 7, and Disarmed 3 kills for 6 deaths. So who knows? Maybe EH, they might have been having a bit too much fun at PAX last weekend or something like that. Might have been, you know, watching a bit too much Bob Ross on Twitch instead of pracking the BF4. But
you like a bit of the Bob Ross at the moment, don't you?
Look, I've got to say I'm a fan of the Bob Ross.
He's got a couple more viewers than us at the moment.
Don't blame him. He's a very, very good streamer, actually. Very good streamer. But
yeah.
Anyways, enough of Bob Ross and the joy of painting. It's time to talk about the joy of Battlefield here, and SYF Gaming, they're certainly feeling it. Up 2-0 and 1 map in this second map here in the second half of Operation Lockers. 55 seconds left on the clock. Everyone's spawning in now, and we can see even Wigan actually might be rolling with a Type 88 LMG.
Wow, that would be interesting to see if we get a few more. I know he's changed it up, has he?
Well, he's respawning, so there's hope yet, but...
Oh, Rabbit's got a Mare's Leg.
Oh, yes, it's a Type 88. Yes! So, Wigan is going to be going with that T88 LMG with iron sights, a laser sight, no barrel, and a bipod on that one. So... fun fact, the Type 88 LMG, it actually has the fastest muzzle velocity out of all of the LMGs, if I recall correctly. About 700 RPM rate of fire as well. And
that's what I like about you, Gadget, remembering all of those stats. So
I like using bad weapons in pubs, so I do.
You just need to know which one's the worst.
Yeah, exactly, that's the one. But right now, we can see Wigan. He's actually holding out the ammo bag. I didn't even know you could do that as he runs towards the bomb. SYF Gaming, they're all in single file heading towards that one, and I wonder if they'll even send anyone outside. They may not in this second half here. It doesn't look like it. So instead, just heading straight towards the bomb, looking to maybe close it out early, Steve.
Yes, I think they're keen to go as fast as possible, the guys from SYF. Maybe set themselves a new record on how that outcome... Oh, Wigan, he didn't do well with that new gun, mate.
No, the Type 88.
He was blazing away, and he was grilled. That was... amazing stuff to see a player so good get scuffed so bad. Really enjoyed that. But Cryptic's already got the plant over on the A side. Again, less than a minute into this second half, mate.
Yeah, there we go. And he's just taken down Astos as well, getting the reload on that AK-971. And oh, another two bop around the corner. He does find the kill on towards Scrivy right there. But there we go, another kill on towards Baller. And it's looking like the Cryptic Man is going to single-handedly almost defend out that planted bomb on the A site there, Steve.
Yes, that was great stuff. He's run up, he's raised himself up there, but he's actually just gone down, the Cryptic Man, at the hands of Asta. So Rabbit taking down Scribby. Wigan with a double kill. He's done it, mate. He's figured out how to use that gun.
Oh, almost
double kill.
Almost, but there we go. The bomb is going to be going up there. The two EH members got themselves on towards the bomb. They couldn't quite do it. So, Steve, just like that, it's time to play the playing the music, because SYF Gaming in their first game as a sponsored team take out the match. There we go. So they are going to be very happy about that, and I'm sure SYF management, they'll be pretty happy they picked up SYF after that performance. If they can keep that up, well, it's going to be hard to stop them, I think.
Oh, for sure, mate. I think that they are genuine contenders to see themselves. Most of the team actually back in Germany, is that a lot of the guys were there last time. We'll see if they'll be finding themselves back there in December. They're definitely on the way to victory there. But I think we'll be having a short break now and getting ourselves back in the action, seeing the guys from the two SOV squads going head to head.
We will. Alrighty, guys. Do not go anywhere. Right after this, SOV and SOV taking on each other. We'll be back very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to